Welcome to another in our series of videos by Atlanta Spiritus Videos. This time, we're going to talk about the Spirit's book. We would like everyone to read the book in its entirety. You can use this video as a guide to the book and how it's laid out. This book was published by Allan Kardec on April 18, 1857. But who is Allan Kardec? Allan Kardec is actually the pen name of the French teacher and educator Hippolyte Léon Denisard. Hippolyte organized and recorded the body of knowledge known today as Spiritism. Spirit's book is widely regarded as the most important piece of writing in the Spiritist canon. The subjects that Kardec discusses in the book laid down the foundations for the Spiritist philosophy. All of the concepts that have become central to the movement's thinking and have their genesis in this very book. So, what is the book about? The Spirit's book answers many questions about life, and some of the basic concepts include: man is a spirit with a material body. A living person is made of three entities: the spirit, the material body, and the spiritual body, also known as the perispirit, that binds both. All spirits are created simple and ignorant. They gradually evolve intellectually and morally until they finally achieve perfection. All spirits preserve their individuality before, during, and after each life or incarnation. Everyone has their own spirit protector, otherwise known as a guardian angel, who is entrusted with keeping watch over them. Jesus is the guide and model for mankind. He taught us in exemplifying the most pure expression of God's laws. So, what is the structure of this book? The Spirit's book is organized around answers to over 1,000 questions relating to the spiritual life. It is divided into 4 parts that will later be expanded by Kardec and become its own book. Part 1 deals with the origins of the universe and the attributes of God. It is intended to clarify the true essence of God and to explain the difference between spiritual and material worlds. Part 2 describes life in the spiritual world, and it explains what spirits are, where they come from, what they're like, how they manifest, the purpose of their existence, and how people perceive them. Part 3 focuses on moral laws, such as law of adoration, work, reproduction, preservation, destruction, progress, equality, liberty, and the law of justice, love, and charity. And the last part, part 4, is about the most common questions we have about religions and presents them in a very different new light. For example, questions about the meaning of the experience we have on earth and about our future, life after we die. So, in summary, what are the key learnings from this book? God. God is eternal, immutable, immaterial, unique, all-powerful, all-just, and good. God created the universe. Physical and spiritual worlds. Physical beings constitute the visible world. Non-physical beings constitute the invisible or spiritual world. Spiritual world is the original and eternal world. It is pre-existent to and survives after everything else. The physical world is secondary. Spirits. Spirits temporarily assume a perishable physical body, the death of which restores them to their real life. The soul is an incarnate spirit. The body is its material envelope. A spirit is not an abstract being. It's not a concept of thought. It is real and very well-defined entity. Spirits have many incarnations. From this, we can conclude that we all have had many existences. The soul possesses its individuality before incarnating and will preserve it after the death of the body. On returning to the spirit world, the soul meets those it has known on earth. The teachings of the higher spirits may be summed up in the words of Christ: "Do unto others as you would have them do unto you." Spiritism teaches there are no mistakes that cannot be forgiven. We find the means of redemption and progress through reincarnation. So hopefully this last few minutes have given you a glimpse into Spiritism and the Spirit's book. I encourage you to read it and join us again next time when we explore the first part of this wonderful book.